Just got here. Nice clearing. I looked up on the map. Very flat over there behind the bag. Definitely where I'm going to pitch a tent. I'm going to use a tripod, set up the tent. Check this out. While I have full daylight, that there is a tent peg. One of many. There's a few around. People camping here. There's another one. Right there. What happened there? Tent peg. Someone bent it. Check this out. This is why I hate camping in the Dublin Wicklow Mountains. Mostly I like camping in the Dublin Wicklow Mountains. But every once in a while, you get this stuff going on. That there is my bottle of water and my tripod bag. Lanzarote is what it says. Lanzarote, and has a picture of the island. This one's better. A picture of the island of Lanzarote. See? Deck of cards. How long has that been there? See? Collapsed chair, lots of drink, bottles of Desperado. In Ireland, it's actually a Mexican tequila beer. It's very strong. Water bottle, water bottle. Yeah, they just wrecked the place. That's all glass. It's all broken. Shards of glass and stuff there. Corona bottle. Now check this out. That is a wheelbarrow. Yep, a wheelbarrow. Why would you have a wheelbarrow here? Like, what purpose? There's bottles everywhere. Like, that's another Heineken bottle there. That one there is a some sort of beer bottle. You know, so yeah, terrible. Decided to reinforce it with another rope here. This is what's coming down that the tent will attach to. This part here is my entrance looking out. Look at it, so nice, isn't it? So flat and cushy. And I'm facing the trail. The trail's that way. So hopefully no wanderers in the night. It's a nice spot. Voila. Check it out. Doesn't that look cushy? I wonder if I even need to put my ground sheet down. I think I will anyway, to stop it from poking through the air mat. Man, that's flat and that's cushy. Let's try this flat surface out. Yep, it's good. So I forgot my, God, I'm sweating like crazy. I forgot my ground pegs, alright? But it's okay because I found those 5 ground pegs. Now I need 6 to stake this out properly. The one on the back isn't staked out. I'll use I'll make a stake myself and I'll put that in there. But I forgot my pillow too. And that's bad. I was given serious thought to actually going home, because without a pillow, see, it's so warm. It's right now at 17 degrees. Lowest temperature tonight is 12 degrees, so it's going to be a warm night. So I didn't bring a jacket either. I brought a jumper, so I might have to fold that up. Ow, that's something in my eye. I might have to fold that jumper up and use that as a pillow, which is not nice. So I can't believe I forgot my pillow. Dang. I wonder what else I forgot. I packed up so quickly. Probably forgot a lot of stuff really. But haven't gone through my bag yet, so I have to go through my bag and find out. Hopefully I didn't forget anything else too important. Yeah, we'll see. God, I'm sweating, it's so warm. Yeah. Steak. So because I forgot my ground pegs, I don't have pegs to pin down the, what do you call it, the ground sheets. I doubled them up on each other, so I need 4 ground pegs. I'm going to make them using this, basically. The ground is very soft, so I don't need to go crazy. Just make a bit of a point for them, so they'll go in. That there should be enough. So, not this side. This one's already pointed. It broke pointed, which is cool. Conifer branches, they're not great for, you know, bushcraft, like any of that stuff. I find they're always very weak. Anything less than an inch thick just doesn't last at all, you know. But this would be no hassle, because they're just going into this very soft ground and holding the ground sheet in place. There's no need for me to show that, because everybody's seen it a million times. My 2 ground sheets, it's them. There's one, there's the other. They're going in on top of each other so they don't poke through my air mat. I only brought 1 sleeping bag. It's probably too warm. That's my jumper there. I have a t-shirt underneath that too, because I'm going to need it because I'm so sweaty. I'll be changing this top pretty soon because it's just soaking wet. So yeah, and then yeah, gotta get this bed, a bed roll. So the ground sheet's down, stakes are in. It's very flat. It's one of the flattest I've ever been on, and it's already very cushiony. So, very cushiony. I like it. Bit of a gear bomb, not much. Small bag. Brought almost nothing with me. Lunch. Yeah, here comes the air mat. Okay, so I'm kind of set up now, not really. I've got everything. Ground mat down, the sleeping bag is lofting, but obviously I don't have my pillow. It's supposed to be a warm night. I'm gonna have a fire as well, so it's gonna be very hot. I think I'll probably just roll up the jumper, use that as a makeshift pillow. Yeah, nothing else I can do really. Really wish I had remembered it. Oh look, I got a new headlamp. I still have the old one. I got 2 because I'm going on a 2-day trip in, it's the end of May now. I'm going in August. I'll be going on a 2-day trip in August with 2 of my friends. So I'm going to need an extra headlamp. But I just thought I'd bring it out today. This is the one I know works and I trust it and so on. I've had that for a while. This is the new one that I'm hoping will be, you know, decent. They're the best thing ever. Like, they're headlamps for outdoor stuff, like camping and stuff, you know. They're a game changer. It means you can go cut firewood and stuff. If you run out of firewood and you want your fire to go longer, because the fire is amazing, you know. It's one of the best parts of camping, really. If you wanted to, you know, you can, before I had one of these, I just let the fire go out and went to bed. Now I can go out and, you know, you can see everywhere and you can cut more firewood. You saw this stuff earlier, all that firewood where that hide was. There's a load of stuff lined up there. So I don't need, again, I'm going to have so much firewood if I want it. It won't get dark till 10 o'clock. Yeah, 9:30. I won't get dark till, it's 6 o'clock now. I won't get dark till 9:30. So what that mean? I want to stay awake for the stars. It's going to be clear skies between 11 and 1 a.m. So I want to be awake for that, to look at the stars. Right now it's cloudy above, but I want to see the stars tonight. I won't be able to film them because I don't have a decent enough camera, but I want to see them, so I'll stay awake for that. So yeah, all I really need is maybe a 3-hour fire, maybe 3 hours, I'm not even sure. And yeah, I'm hoping, so I definitely have enough wood for that. We'll see how much I cut. And I don't actually know where to put the fire. I'm going to have to clear some grass, and there's no rocks around here, so I'm going to have to get some, I'm going to have to clear some grass. I'm going to have to dig it out. I have to dig out the area where the fire will be down to the soil to make sure nothing catches, because it's very dry out here. It's been very warm. It hasn't rained in over a week. I have to be careful with the fire in this kind of area. So yeah, anyway, I'll do that later. See you in a bit. I'm about to have dinner. Dinner is tuna pasta. That's it. Tuna pasta, nothing else. Oh, bag here. Inside is a bushcraft fork I made for myself. Just a normal fork. I put a lanyard, stretchy one on it. Put a hole in it using a screw and a hot knife. That's it, and then this comes off, and there it is. It's clean-ish. Hopefully I don't poison myself. Yeah, I'm hungry. It's 7:15. Need food, so I'm having food. I love these tuna pasta salads, man. It's a Mediterranean style tuna pasta salad. You see that? Yum, delicious. So yeah. It's so good. Yum. This is my food. I'm all set up. I need firewood. Gonna go out and get firewood. I'll get those pieces that are already cut down in there. Bring out 4 or 5 of them. Cut them. But I won't be starting a fire for like another maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I don't know what to do until then. I could go exploring. But I'm in the Dublin Wicklow Mountains, right? I'm not sure if I'm on, there's a border somewhere around here. I'm not sure if I'm on the Wicklow side or the Dublin side of the border. But there's people around. So I don't want to go exploring and leave all my gear here. Like literally what I have with me now is about 1,200, maybe 1,300 worth of gear. I don't want to leave that here in case anybody takes it, you know. The axe alone is 120 euro, you know, great axe. So yeah, that's it right behind me there. It's so good, I like it. And yeah, I'm sure I'll figure something else out to do in the meantime. Oh, I think I'll make a fire reflector. I've never made one before, so I think I'll make a fire reflector because that'd be cool. Yeah, I can do that. That's good. Before doing firewood, I'll grab all the logs, bring them all together, and then just make the fire reflector first. A short one, probably only about 3 feet long and about 3 feet high. Nah, say 3 feet long and about 2.5 feet high. That'll be enough. I don't need a fire reflector. I just always want to make one. It's going to be so hot tonight, and with the fire as well, it's going to be really hot. But it's just what I want to do, because I always want to do it. I think it'll look good too. So yeah, I'll do that before the light goes down. Probably take another picture of the whole camp, and that'll be the thumbnail for the video. That's probably what I'll do. Cool. Set up this tarp here, coming off, you know. Over from there, filming on my phone right now because my camera's about to go dead. I have the settings on it wrong. I need to fix them. It's using up too much energy. Forgot to spare a battery as well. Yeah, so we just set this up here all the way along. At the back it's connected to the tree over here by way of that line into the trees, and then it's got its own little thingy. The soil is so good, everything just goes straight into it and it stays exactly put. I barely sharpened this, it's just stuck in there. It's so sturdy, like. So yeah, why did I set this up? No reason whatsoever. I don't need it. It's not going to rain. I'm not going to be underneath it really because I want to be under the stars. I'm going to set up my chair soon. Set up my chair soon. I just think it looks more campy. You know, looks more campy. Maybe, which is cool. Yeah, I just think it looks more campy. Looks more like a, a camp. And that's the only reason I'm doing this. See on the, if I was using my other camera now, I'd be able to zoom in the flat area, and there's loads of flat areas, and there's loads of empty, you know, like dark spots, flat spots around here. There's loads of them, and as you can see, I'm completely enclosed. There's no no, you're just surrounded by trees. It's just an open spot in the middle. I saw it on the map, on Google Maps, and I was like, I wonder if I can actually get to that. So I did. I marked it on the map. I followed my GPS position, and I was able to find it. And it's cool, you know. And just this area, it's so flat and nice. It's almost like a park, you know. It's like a mini little park. So, yeah. Just surrounded by trees and. Apologies if I'm going too fast. It's nice. There's a fox over there somewhere. Through here. He squealed at me twice already. And in a previous video, when I was in this very same forest, probably about a year ago, maybe more, there was one squealing at me for about half an hour. And if you've ever heard these foxes squeal at you, it sounds like a little girl screaming at you. That's what it sounds like, you know. It sounds eerie because like it's that same sound of a little girl, like but really high pitched. I can't do it, you know. But obviously a human child wouldn't actually do it for that long or that high, and that's what freaks you out about it. So I can't see him. I'm bringing my axe. Look at that axe. That's a beauty. I'm just gonna have a little look and see if we can spot him, because he's over here somewhere. And he squealed at me twice already. I think he's that direction, if I'm not mistaken. What they do is they move back and forth for a while to suss you out. They squeal at you to let you know they're here, right? They're not communicating with themselves like with other foxes. It's just to you. It's to let you know, I know you're here. I know you know I'm here, and that's it. And after a while, they leave you alone. And the last time I was in this forest, not the time that I saw the fox, or that the fox squealing at me, that I was on my own then. Last time I was here, I was with two of my friends. And of course, we were chatting away the whole time, so we never heard a single fox. They were around, but they don't squeal at you because, you know, you're chatting away with your friends, you're making noise, so they know. But when you're here on your own, you're not talking. Well, at least I hope you're not talking to yourself like I am right now. But yeah, and that's when they're like, oh, there's something up there. They can smell you or whatever, they can sense you. And you know, you're just there, you're not doing anything, you're not talking to your friends, you're not moving around. Always the same thing as well. I was just sitting in my chair, minding my own business, waiting for it to get dark basically. And that's what I was doing last time too, and he started squealing at me. Only last time it was in like November or December, maybe November I think, and it was already pitch black dark by 6 o'clock, and that made it so much worse. You know, obviously they live in this forest, you know, they live in the forest, they know what they're doing. It's 9 o'clock now, everybody's gone. There's no humans here because it's going to get dark in the next hour. So he's like, what are you still doing here? Why are you in my territory? You know, and if I'm not mistaken, this one sounds younger, if that makes sense, because the pitch was a higher scream. So yeah, you know. Anyway, foxes don't attack humans, right? And if he does, he's getting a crack at that in the side of the head. God bless him. Watch this. I love this. Yeah. Starting the firewood now. Gonna have my small, mediums, and larger. Got more pieces over there. You know, and plenty more if I need them. Don't even know if I'll do that fire reflector because I think it's going to be too warm. That camping mirror, got one of them. Oh, it's stainless steel. Really cool, stainless steel. Now you can see yourself. Yeah, I have to stop sawing and film this. See the golden light, the sunlight? Looks like something's on fire, doesn't it? That's actually just the sun coming through the trees. Looks amazing. Doesn't look all that impressive on camera, but from where I am, it's like the whole pocket there is just glowing. And firewood's on the way. Got chopped a couple of pieces too. The thing I was chopping on, the flatwood, that snapped. I need more little pieces. The big one's over there. Finish this one. And that one over there, I think I'll use as a feeder log. I might not even need it. There's lots here. Way enough wood for a 2-hour fire. And I think it's only going to be a 2-hour fire anyway. I'm going to get more of those little ones soon. So that's my fire pit. There's the leftover grass that I'll cover up with tomorrow. As I was digging down, I found a big rock. See the rock there? There's the rock. And I formed a nice hole in the bottom so I can actually do this. I can take my fire starting method. So I can actually just take this here, put it down in there. That's where the lighter fluid will go in when I light it, and then all these bushy twiggy things are going on top, like so. That's my brace there, the brace, and then all the brushy twigs go on top to start it, and then the rest of the starter when it's time, but that won't be for another, what time is it? Let me check. It is 8:15, so about another hour and 15 minutes before I actually start this. And I'll just chill out for a while, maybe lie down, read one of my stories on my phone. I'm gonna flip that over. Don't worry, I'll show you tomorrow morning. I will be leaving no trace. This is fortunate. It worked out well that this goes down in there. Pretty cool. Colors out here are amazing. Birds chirping. There's no wind whatsoever. Wobble, 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 wobble. Yep, no wind whatsoever. That's my shirt drying over there. Because it's soaking wet from the sweat. I've sweated so much today. I think it's going to be a very nice and peaceful night. The sky has cleared, clouds are going, so there's going to be stars tonight, but I won't be able to film them because I don't have the right camera. I wish I did. So it's getting dark now. I mean, doesn't look like it on camera, but it's getting dark. It'll be dark pretty soon, in the next half an hour. All the animals are going quiet, the birds and so on, they're going quiet. Haven't heard back from the fox yet. The fox hasn't visited me. I have my bin bag hanging up in a tree here, and it keeps, you know, blowing against the branches, and there's no other sound. It's so unnatural to sound plastic against the branches, so I keep look. I'm gonna put it on the ground because it's freaking me out a little bit. Yeah, the fox hasn't came back, but as soon as it gets dark, he will come back. They always do. Yeah, because he'll know that I'm still here when it gets dark, and then he'll start squealing at me again. He'll squeal 3 or 4 times, I'll talk back to him, not shout or anything, just talk, let him know, hey, I'm here, you know, and then he'll feck off, hopefully for the night. I'm having a drinky poo. Noodle tipple, noodle tipple. Good. Yeah, I always drink when I'm out here. Not much because it's dangerous, you know. There's so many trips around. I just found out that this is a trip. One second, let me show you this. See that? Yep. It's like a root coming out. I didn't even notice. I stood up a minute ago and nearly went down my face. Yeah, just like forward. Realize, oh god, I better be more careful here. So there's so many trips around. You can see the ones, you know, you can see all the ones that are obvious. We don't realize, especially when it's grassy area. That's why most people camp on that like bark, like the, you know, the muck hard floor, grassless or whatever. Because when you have high grass like this, there's a root or whatever sitting just like an inch or two below the top of the grass, and you can't see it, and that's what'll trip you up. Like, you know, you see the obvious stuff, you know, but you don't see that sort of stuff, you know. And that's why when I come out here, I drink a little bit, but I don't get wasted, like. Because if I did, you know, you could easily be in trouble. Like, I did do it before, and especially when I was a teenager, we used to come out here with a gang of people, and we used to just get hammered. Like, we used to get wasted, you know, shit faced, and oh god, we had so many close encounters, man. One of my friends went to go to the toilet, fell down a hill, like a ditch, into like a little creek or whatever, you know, saturated, and had to hang his clothes over the fire. And we didn't, back then we were so unprepared, we didn't bring change of clothes and all this stuff, you know. It was very bad. I had one myself where I was drunk one night. I was sitting in a chair like this, and I stood up and I walked forward, and as soon as I walked forward, a branch hit me right there, bang in the face, and it just went back, you know. I didn't fall around, it was just boom, it just stopped me in my tracks. And afterwards, you know, next morning or whatever, I was thinking, if that had been an inch higher, it would have been my eye, it would have been my right eye, straight into the eye. Imagine that, like, you know, that would be so bad, you know, so nasty. So yeah, it really pays not to. It's okay to drink out here and so on, you know. When you're on your own like this, yeah, it makes it a little bit more entertaining, really, you know. But you don't go overboard, because otherwise you're in trouble, you know. Anyway, check back in pretty soon when it gets dark, and yeah, have my torches. I bought a new torch, actually. I bought another one of the torch I've had for a while, which are excellent. I've shown them. Actually, my first ever video is a review of one of those torches, and I've had it since. That's 3 years ago, you know, 3 years ago. More. That was in January. No, that was December 21. So yeah, you know, 2.5 years ago. 3.5 years ago. No, 2.5 years ago. 2.5 years ago. And no, it was December 2020 is when it was. December 2020, not 21, 2020. That's my first one. So anyway, I bought that torch again because it's just so good. £8 on Amazon. So worth it. So I bought another one, and when you turn them on, they'll light up the whole thing. I've got one on that end, and I've got one on this end of the tarp thing that's going across, and it will, you know, it'll light up everywhere. So they're really good. Anyway, check back in soon. Out. Getting dark now. So I said that I bought a new torch. That's one of the torches there. Yep, that's that one. And then I bought that exact same torch again, which is over here. You know, and that will really light up the spot. You can't really tell now. I don't know what it looks like. But yeah, when it gets fully dark, it's not fully dark yet, you know, it's about to be. It's going to be dark in the next like 15 minutes. But that there is going to light up the place so well. Those torches are amazing. Totally recommend them. Don't know what they're called. There's a name for what that type of torch is, but I don't remember. And then yeah, they're these little hanging torches, and they're just, you know, the USB charge. I mean, that one, that's the old one, and that's the new one. That one there I've had for 3 years now, yeah? Yep. No, 2.5 years. And yeah, they're amazing, like, they really are. They're so worth it. Anyway, it's getting dark soon. I'm going to start the fire soon. So I shall see you there. Okay, so fire starting time. Usual, I'm going to go with the methylated spirits. Half fill the empty tuna can. That should be enough. Should work first time because it's summertime and all the bark being dry. Leave that there for a second and it'll become, give it about 20 seconds, there you go, it's an actual flame now. Big stuff off. Best way to start fire ever. Like you're guaranteed no matter what, that will burn for about 8 minutes. So it always works. Every time. Do your crisscross applesauce, you know, and this will take very soon. Yep. Sometimes the methylated spirits will burn out much quicker because the flame of the wood picks up, so it gets, you know, burns out quick. Yeah.